Okay, for this game, on the blue team we have Cho'Gath top, Xin Zhao jungle, Lux mid, MF ADC, and Tark support. On the red team, we have Darius top, Vi jungle, AIDS, Space AIDS. Mid, that guy's a pain in the butt. Varus bot, and, ADC, and Janna support. We're actually going to be spectating edlovereze, who's the Vayne, or Vi jungler. Not Vayne. I was just watching a spectate where I was watching a Vayne. That Vayne put me on tilt. She got kills easy when she really shouldn't have, and just died for no reason. Well, Kalista was just wrecking bot lane, so, you know. That's what you get there. And since you're on the red side, you start Gromp, which is a pretty safe assumption. Considering if you smite it, you get some free damage dealt onto whatever other camps you're going after. Let's read us along here. See what we can get going on. Any action? Nobody's showing up, nobody's placed any wards. But you know you're not being counter jungled at this point. You smited that, right? Okay. Gonna start blue. Might as well. And ability wise, you picked up Denting Blows and Excessive Force. Launch Punch. Yeah, Vi's been a jungling champion. I've wanted to just worry about killing stupid blue buff first. I don't care about who's behind it or stupid little minions. Dead blue buff is a dead blue buff. You can always regain mana afterwards. Wow, Xin going here for a very early level gank. What in the world is going on mid? Wow. Yeah. How are you gonna gank Space AIDS when he just chunked you down to half health with this stupid little minion thing? Okay, Xin has no idea what he's doing right now. Obviously, you wouldn't know that, but he has clearly no idea what he wants to do. He's like, guys, I picked up red buff. I'm good to gank, right? No, you're not. Go finish your build. You're probably gonna die to this. Be a wonder if he makes it out alive. CS-wise, top lane is doing fine at this point. I'd be checking that. Mid lane's doing okay right now. You know where Xin is because he just showed up mid lane. And you're going for your red. Probably going to be able to pick up your red. Malzahar is kind of low. Xin looks like he wants to gank. Again. Was he picking up Scuds? Okay. Wow. Yo, finish doing a camp. Quit going for Scuds. You're going to have to chase that thing down for 9,000 years and figure out how to kill him. You're wasting time by not juggling. But Zin's going to put me on tilt. Bot lane CS-wise is doing alright. Trading as best they can. Zin's really getting greedy because he killed Scuttles and now he wants to go back for a gank. How are you going to go for a gank when Lux has pushed the lane up to the turret and you're clearly smart enough not to gank under a turret, but you're just stupid. Oh, man. There you go. Whenever you get a chance with Darius to just make the enemy bleed, make him bleed. Deny him that farm. So you've cleared... Okay, the amount of time that Xin has showed up in other lanes is stupid. It looks like Janna might die here. No, she doesn't. Malzahar's asking for help mid. And so you decide, sure, why not? But the lane's already pushed up, so it's not really much you can do there. You've already cleared all the stuff out. On your side of the jungle. Man. Are you getting Scuds right now? Yeah. And you can clear it faster than he can. Oh my gosh! Xin is just now going for his blue buff. Oh man. I'd be careful about this. Oh, get spotted out by ward. Wow. Be careful how long I was hanging out there. Yep, back up. He's not there to help out and provide you with any utility. You got spotted out by a ward. It looks like you're going to back off from that fight. If I was Malzahar, I would go back and heal up. I wouldn't be trying to hang around there. Man, these guys aren't doing much damage bot lane. Well, mainly because Cade harasses and Tark runs around and heal. He's a very annoying support champion to heal. But seeing as how you don't have any mana, what abilities are you going to use? It's hard to. Cho'Gath teleporting top. That means the teleport ain't going to be available on their team for another like 2 minutes. Darius in a clear lead right now, but probably pushing his luck as he's low on mana right now. Decides to back out and heal up. It's okay, you got vision in case anybody runs over that ward at Rift Herald. Looks like you're bot lane for a gank. They don't see it coming. I'd be going right up on top of that. There you go. Waited for the flash. Going for the extra pokes. Oh my gosh, one more auto. There you go. Nice first blood. Poked out by the long range of Varus, and that's why he hurts. Lux has not shown herself mid. She's Mia somewhere. It looks like they're... Are Lux and Xin duoing? That's what I want to know. Okay, so since you smited that, you know, some movement's going around down there. If I was Malzahar, I'd make sure to ward that corner to make sure I don't get caught out. Because Xin seems to be favoriting ganking mid and mid only. Oh, wow. Careful. Oh. Wow! Gonna die to an ignite, and there you go. There's a dead Xin. Woohoo! Make me proud, mama. Alright, yeah, if you want to do stupid stuff like that, Xin, you know, you managed to kill yourself and get suppressed underneath the turret. Real good job there, and Darius is noticing that and going for free damage top lane. I don't know if Thunderlords is the greatest option on Darius. I would probably pick Grasp, but the Undying, it's broken on him. He just runs around and cleaves everybody and gets health back. Oh boy, oh here he goes again. Warding top, figures why not. If you're gonna, there you go. Back to pushing that. I'd be covering mid right now. If I were you, I'd be covering mid. That's all that gold is going down the drain. I would have queued over that wall. Right? That's what that queue is. Yeah, I would have queued over that wall and I would have immediately started taking that farm saying, Malz, if you can't pick it up, I'm going to pick it up. I know you got a kill and you died for it, but we got to make sure your lane's pushed because Xin apparently loves mid. And if that's the case, we need to make sure that mid's pushed underneath his turret so he's forced to show up there and die. If that's the case for him. Soul's being thrown out by Tarek. CS-wise, you know, you guys are kind of even right now. Nice shield by that. Heal being used. Top lane, Malzahar is coming in with the lead. It looks like you're going to go and gank bot. Which is really great if the rest of your team was noticing that. Apparently not, even though there was a pink ward there. Was that warded, or did you just not know? Wow, Assault Battery bursted onto him. Almost dies for that. You'll pick that up. There you go. Got a little bit greedy there, but it kind of worked out for your team. So now you know. Since that happened, you can almost guarantee that Xin will show up bot. Because if that's been going on, and top lane's holding its ground and he hasn't shown up mid, looks like he really wants to kill on this right here. Yo, see if you can poke him out. Woo! Got him really low. John still lives. To die another day, I guess. And you're right back to farming up your own jungle. So yeah, seeing as how Xin didn't show up top, you know, that's free time top for them to roam and do whatever. And it shows free time for Malzahar since Lux showed up bot to go push the lane in. So far you guys have 1k gold lead, even though you might have like 2 more kills, that's still better than nothing. Oh, a nice binding, Lux. Can't hit a hill worth of beans. I need to practice my my sayings before I can... Oh, boy. Showing off Cho'Gath. Hey, guys, look at me. I got back in the CS game. Nobody's died top lane. We're an island. No gankers are showing up either, so we're perfectly fine. Well, just wait till the turret falls, buddy, and then you'll find out how quickly your lane gets ganked. Seems like, he's perfectly fine just to run around and go, hey, 1v1 me, Cho'Gath. Alright, you're probably gonna go for a lane gank now onto bot side. I'd try to be pushing... Okay, well, that's not you. You just came back from the fountain. Building what? Building warrior. Alright, that's a good start. Don't build Devour unless it works really well on your jungle champion, and don't really worry about it, because that means it forces you into the jungle to go and get stacks instead of just being able to go and help people out. Mid is being pinged out as missing. Pick up the red. I'd probably be looking to push on to this Cho'Gath or see if I can get Lux to burn a flash or something mid lane. Since you already have like a nice jungle buff or a nice jungle build going on that doesn't require you to be in camps any longer than you need to be. You picked up 2 assists, so it looks like you're going to go help out top. Goal count wise, Darius is waiting to hop into the bank and pick that up. Wow, flash being burnt, gets smited on top of it. Yep, keep on him, keep going on him. There you go. Yo, why are you so hesitant there, Darius? Just show up and pull him. You're gonna die underneath your turret for nothing. Jeez. I don't know why he's so hesitant. You just came up there and used the Q to get in a range and you burned a flash from Cho'Gath. Why wouldn't you keep following that up? So Darius decides he can finally go back into the bank and buy some items. He has teleport, so he can just show right back up in lane. Lux decides she wants to roam bottom to try and push this lane out. Burns her ultimate just for no other reason and to look cool. Janna's still alive. Xin is apparently not concerned about mid. You're top, so you go right back up to help him out. I keep going on top of him. Yo, he burned flash. He's gonna die. I'd keep on him. I would have dove this. There you go. Nice. Calculated. Dies to red buff. Nice. So since that's at that point, I'd be taxing that lane a little bit, and I'd be forcing that lane to be pushed. Right now they're doing Dragon, which if you're knocking on a door to your turret, you know, they would have seen and tried to possibly prevent, but seeing as how bot lane is going in blue team's favor, and Lux is still bot, you know, this means for you, what should I do? I should help Darius push down top. I should go mid and push down mid. Lux is saying, hey, I need some help mid. This turret's going to be down in the next little bit. Same with top. Teleport's down once again. Cho'Gath ain't going to be showing up to any fights. He's stuck in his own lane. And Xin shows up mid, and so does Lux. Finally, after like, what, a minute of letting him free farm? Malzahar is 82 CS to Lux's 55, and what does she have to show for it? 1 kill. That's it. She's missed out on so many opportunities because she's like, guys, I'm losing my lane. This stupid Malzahar just keeps burning me to death with poison. Knocked up in the air. Careful, you might die to this. Ew. I think you ran over a pink ward there and you didn't notice it because you're trying to go in for a really quick, easy kill onto somebody. MF says, I don't want any part of that on the minimap. And Tarek says, I'm full health, sucker, bring it on. At this point, you don't know where they are. Cho'Gath is getting a ward out there. Ping puts on a ward and Tri-Brush. And this is just what I'm doing based off of information I can see on the minimap, not necessarily because I can see both teams, which I've said before. Wow, Tarek really getting greedy for this kill on Varus on a low health. Whoa, watch how fast that bounces. Ult being burnt, free damage stacking onto him. That's going to be a very dead Tarek very soon. Jan, I'd be careful how far we'd be going in there. I'm pushing that. That should be a very easy cleanup on you. Side, don't flank him, just go for him. There you go. That's going to be a very dead Tarek once again. Finish that up on him. Back up. There you go. It's the dead Tarek once again. Looking at your comments, I really wouldn't have cared if you KS'd those kills. Vara seems to be doing very well with your help. And it's definitely discouraging MF from going in and doing anything, saying my support sucks and winds up dying or I die and bot lane's being pushed again. Malzahar went back for some reason, putting free time on mid lane to be pushed. Oh yeah, because she picked up Rift Herald, so why did Malzahar go back? He might have been low on health, but goodness, you know, don't let that discourage you. Your lane's getting pushed in, man. Cho'Gath didn't pick up Rift Herald. Might have been better on Cho'Gath to try and push that in, but they put it on Lux, so... Alright. They decide, you know, maybe I should go gank out top lane again. I don't know if it's warded or not. They figure, what the heck, I'll probably just come in. Alright, I'd finish him off. You have ult? Ah, shoot. It's gonna be a very dead. Cho'Gath, and Xin is kind of questioning his career choice if he wants to keep fighting this. Oh my gosh. I would have been fighting him. Keep fighting him. Warm it up, dive him. There you go. Very easy kill on this Xin. Very easy kill. Make it out underneath the turret. I'd be taxing that lane and pushing it up against the tower. Lux decides to back out, even though she has, even though she has that buff on, and says, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want minions to go push my lane out. This Xin is, this Malzahar is, pushing my lane, and Xin sucks because he keeps roaming around for kills and he clearly can't get it, and he's building Devours on top of that, so you get the top lane turret for that. Probably going to kill Varus in the midst of it. Doesn't kill. How did he live off of that? Watch how far you're going in on that. You might have to suffer the bot lane turret going down. They're very impressive MF and Taric. But if they want to keep pushing it into your tower, fine. You just keep free farming, because why not? Oh boy, I got a slow. Looks like they're good to go again. Lux decides, runs over a ward and tri-brush. And she decides she wants to go push in bot because she can't get anything done mid. So that's what she's going to do. You're back to your jungle pathing. You have an Iceborne Gauntlet build. I get a little bit easier to kill stuff because you have Warrior. Malzahar is questioning whether he wants to push mid or not. I wouldn't be pushing mid. I'd be going to help out bot because that's where Lux is at. And Cho'Gath is overextended right now because he doesn't have a turret to back up under. He could be pushed he can be pushed all the way back to here, and then he's covered by a turret and maybe some presence from the junglers. But if all the junglers and the whole rest of the team are all grouping around here, he has no way to pull out. He's like screwed. Oh, get a nice pick on the Xin again. I wouldn't be diving at. Okay, so you dive. Okay, just because it was questionable and you didn't know who else was there. Janna dies to Lux. I'd be going around the other way instead of killing that ward. But seeing as how the rest of them are perfectly healthy, I backed out at 2. And Darius dies to Cho'Gath. Typical if you're going Black Cleaver against the Roa. But then again, he was trading too much and not letting the poke go on and have Cho'Gath bleed to death. Well, denying him farm too. Cho'Gath is one of those annoying champions that should just run around and kill people. Seeing as how it's almost 20 minutes into the game, the death timers will go up a little bit. That's when you need to help out top lane. Get spotted out by ward. Cho'Gath backs off. And try to keep this lane from being pushed. So bottom turret is probably going to go down shortly. No, it's not. Still full health. They've been trading. Mid lane turret's down and top's down. Darius teleports top. Wouldn't expect anything less from him. You're pinging out you need help at Dragon. Why not? Lux shows up top like, hey guys, I'm gonna go push this out and help out. Getting zoned out by knockup. Oh, a nice ability there, Lux. Who are you trying to hit, yourself? Pink Bean dropped that Dragon. Trying to get... Ooh, might get caught out here. Xin is even scared of Janna because he doesn't know who else is there. Malzahar is there if he wants to suppress. Nope. Not going for that. You're just bull rushing Dragon right now as we speak. You're probably going to get it. Free of charge. Taric can't do anything about it. They have no vision on it. It's a free Dragon. I'd be collapsing on him right now. Just because of the angle that you're able to pick him up. Just like you're doing right now. That ult manages to hit nobody. I'd be turning around right now and picking up the people in the back who are trying to push in. Wow. But instead of that happening, wow, Cho'Gath teleports bot, so it's probably a safe move there. This is going to be a see you later, Janna. Oh, man. The number of close calls that she's been under to live and the Lux ults have been complete failure. Man, either this John is so lucky to live, or she's scripting. That's going to be a bot turret for blue team. Meanwhile, top lane's pushing. I mean, you can't do anything else. If your teleport's down, your teleport's down. You have to go push other stuff in. Alright, see if you can suppress them. No, you don't have that. Oh, wow. Alright, gets nailed by Lux, and that's going to be very dead. Malzahar. Alright, now they're just going to try to poke you down game and try to keep you poked out and stunned out. Cho'Gath goes back up top to try and push his lane out. He lost essentially half of his turret for that trade. So he, as you can see, he's not too happy at Darius right now. Seeing as how you took Dragon, Baron is live. Is kind of where you're struggling right now. You can see that even though you have more turrets down than they do. You're like, look, if they want to keep grouping up and pushing this lane down, you know, vision-wise, you don't know who else is there, but all you know is that Cho'Gath is top, so he's not going to be a problem, because he just teleported down to help out. Alright, Q gets interrupted by Lux's binding. Man, if that Lux would die, that'd be great. If Varus could land an ult in the midst of that and lock him down further, that'd be great too. So they push that lane out. Looks like all three of them want to roll mid. Pick up Scuds for some strange reason. And clear out your pink ward. So with that information, you know now that they're grouping mid because they want to push mid in. Darius is busy top trying to push off a fat Cho'Gath who's built Roa. Man. And he's probably going to die to this too. Especially seeing as how Xin is showing up. He wants to kill him too, so overkill on that part. Flash is being burnt everywhere just for a kill underneath the turret. That's going to be top turret going down, but because of that, you know that Xin is top, and Cho'Gath just burned his ultimate. I'd be doing everything that I could to try and, just like you're doing right now, a really nice flank, but the rest of your team had no idea you're coming in for that. They should be more observant of how far over you're flanking, because the rest, 2 of them going top, and 4 of you mid versus 3 of them, that should be an easy fight for you guys, because Lux just burned her ultimate. And what's Taric gonna do? Heal people? And then, you know, what's MF gonna do? Ult? Well, if she misses her ult, she's kinda dead, and if you can interrupt her with a knock-up or an ult of your own, or being suppressed by Malzahar, that's a very dead, MF. You decide to go help top and push it back out. Cho'Gath backs off. So you pick up red for that. Dragon will be up in probably a couple of minutes. Yeah, last time we picked him up. Alright. Go build going on. I don't know why it's fluctuating into red now. But I guess if it wants to fluctuate into red, that's great. Back to farming. Alright. Looks like mid's pushing their lane back out. Darius is pushing his top lane out. Tarik's by himself bot lane, trying to push the lane out. MF is mid because she kind of ticked off at her stupid support for dying too often or getting her killed. You get a little flank going on into their jungle. Back out of that. Tarik's kind of scared right now. They're trying to see if they should flank out. Cho'Gath is just... all he wants to do is push top. All Cho'Gath wants to do is push top. And that's all he's going to keep on doing. He's going to force Darius to go join up. But it's okay, because Darius has teleport up on standby, so if he needs to join the rest of your team, that's fine by him. Instead, Cho'Gath decides he wants to roam mid. See about pushing down mid turret, which is at half health right now. They'll probably be able to get this if they play their cards right, but seeing as how they're scared right now of the rest of you guys who show up mid, probably means a bad idea for them, and they're running over wards. So you know where all 5 of them are right now. They're all right up at mid. Bot lane can survive for another 30 seconds, but Varus decides to fend it off early, and seeing as how he's the only damage dealer, decides to go clear out his responsibility of bot lane. Instead of being with the team and forcing a fight, which should be initiated by one of the tankier guys on your team. But seeing as how the only poke they have, they're really hesitant to go in there because they don't want to get caught by the Malzahar's abilities and die to poison. Yo, quit roaming around there, John, and just stay by your turret and push up. Only one who needs to be worried about flanking is Darius and Vi. Okay, so he gets caught out. He decides he wants to suppress. Goes for the suppress. They're all diving a turret. You decide, hey, maybe I should go for Xin Zhao. Assault battery being dropped. That's going to be a dead Xin. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be traded. That was a very awkward fight. Turrets are still not down. Cho'Gath is fine to be tanking the turret. So is Taric. MF is going to die to the turret. And Zin's like, oh look guys, I'm going to go for Dragon. Yeah, my team has this. You know, Lux finally picks up that, but at the cost of what? Losing like 3 other teammates and... or 2 other teammates and a couple being dropped extremely low compared to you guys, losing almost everybody. Except for 2 people, and that's your bot lane. Taric's just going to sit here and do whatever he does. He's sated at this point, and he has, what is it? Titanic Hydra. And now this is where it starts swinging into the blue team's favor, with them being 1,000 gold ahead. 1 more turret than you and 1 more dragon. So for them, gold-wise, that means that Lux is fed. She's gotten 3 kills of her own. Xin is roughly even, same with Cho'Gath. MF is suffering, and Taric is, well, building some tankier items. And on your team, it means that Varus is fed, you're fed. Darius is suffering with no kills. And Malzahar is just making some really bad decisions and dying 3 times. Yo, did Xin just steal that blue buff? Nice job there, Lux! Oh, he didn't. Okay. So they all decide to go suppress this down. They're sieging you guys right now, but they're afraid of getting caught by the poison from Malzahar. Which is okay, but you know where 3 of them... okay, 4 of them are right now. You know that Lux is pushing up top. Really squishy pick. You know that all 4 of them are grouped up right now. All 5 of you are right there. You're going out a little bit far for a flank. You get stunned out by Taric. Roughly half your health, but you still want to go in to go for somebody. Cho'Gath is right there. You're going to get knocked up in the air. It's probably going to cost your team something because Xin sees that and he goes on to it. MF burns their ultimate. And that's going to be a very dead Darius because he can't do anything. He's like, why did you guys go in? I can't do anything. Varus burns his ult. Finally locks down an enemy team. Cho'Gath doesn't care about no turret. He's going underneath it. Gets suppressed. Janna bumps him into the tower more. Gets the heal off. MF still fighting, taking turret damage. And that was a 3 for 3. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a 4 for 3 because Lux joined up with the rest of the team, but the rest of you guys lived to die another day. And that, oh, Lux disconnect just threw out all of that. Oh, wait, no, she came back. So apparently they want to go roam into your jungle now and see whatever they can pick up, which ain't going to be much of anything at all because you just cleared it out, and blue team just picked up Dragon, so go figure out how to push another lane or go back to your own jungle. Varus is grouped up here to try and push the lane back out, which is a good option for him. See what happens. They go bot to go push that out. Doesn't want to go back just yet. You're picking up buffs. Looks like they're pinging for help because Cho'Gath is heading over to stop Darius from heading off top lane. Lux got spotted out all by herself, kinda sorta, but you know the rest of them are there. Bot lane's pushed in a little bit, but you know if they're all gonna group up and go mid, then you know, you have time to let that push under your turret before you have to go and... okay, so... I don't think you notice that right now, but yeah, this is where you should be grouped up with the rest of your team, because bot lane isn't going to be pushed in for another while. You could probably force another team fight, get something for it, and then send somebody bot lane. Darius has to fend off top, and he does... Cho'Gath does have teleport, Darius does not, so he's going to be stuck top lane pushing off a Cho'Gath. So essentially that means a 4v4, and you're not there to help out any of them. You're there to push out bot turret because you figure I can get this turret no problem. You probably can, but the rest of your team is going to be suffering here. Seeing as how 2 of them showed up top lane, and Darius died with very little backup. Well, I mean, the best backup that he can, but, you know, if you have a Cho'Gath building Roy, all he's going to do is sit there and scale. And now you're going to get caught out because you don't have any wards. MF dropping all of her abilities all at the same time to try and get it. You're taking turret shots for no reason. Get stunned out, flashed out of the range of the turret, but you're probably not going to survive this. Oh, seeing as how that didn't crit, you might survive it. See if she can bounce it off of minions, trying to go for a flank onto you. Can't get it. That's gonna be see you later. Oh, nice heal there. And you're still chasing it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so they let you live to die another day. And now they're really ticked off, and so they figure, oh, you know, if she's gonna do that and get away with it, we're gonna push this lane up. Hey guys, we need to group up and we need to push bot lane up. So the rest of your team sees that and rotates over mid. Janna's covering, or rotates over bottom. Janna sees that and rotates mid to try and head off Cho, who's pushing that in. Oh, finally you drop the poison on the Taric, seeing as how he has no magic result. Wow, that's a very easy kill, and you're just gonna have Malzahar ult into that, and guess what? That's what bot lane gets for overextending. Clearly into an area where they had very little ward coverage, and the only ward coverage they had was here when the rest of the team walked right through here and killed them right here underneath the second lane turret. So that wasn't a very smart move by the blue team. So that puts the advantage back into your favor. I wouldn't be diving how far that'd be going in, because you don't know where the rest of the team is, but you know where Xin is, because he's all by himself. Lux is trying to snare you out. You get stunned by the snare and eaten by Cho'Gath, but still somehow you survive all of that. Can you make it out before Xin decides to show up and pop on you? Nope. And Cho'Gath just KS's that kill, because he can. Malzahar has no way to follow that up. He's trying to warn you. He's tried to warn you that Zin's been following behind him the whole entire time, but you went too far into that fight without knowing where Xin or the rest of the team was and died for it. So, Janna's built a... Wow. Okay. I don't know how much good that's going to do, but has built a rot. Gonna go push that in. Meanwhile, top lane, I kind of say that was somewhat worth. Got a top turret, dying to that, but you know that MF and Taric are bot lane, pushing that off. How many turret shots do you want to tank there, Lux? I'm gonna kill that Roa, no problem. Varus is poking as best as he could. Who's calling danger? There's no danger, bot. Bot lane, your bot lane's pushing. You're fine. Look at how greedy this guy gets. This Xin Zhao is like, yeah, I'm 6-3. I'm gonna go against the 5-1 Fed Varus. Yeah, look at this, guys. I got Titanic Hydra and I got Rage Blade. Check this out. Hey guys, check this out. Bonk. Yeah, guess what? You're dead. I mean, how stupid can you get there? You know, the rest of your team isn't there to help you out because they're like, hey guys, let's go get Dragon. And top lane's still pushing. Top lane really wants that tower. They're probably gonna go and try and pick that up, but you know, if you're looking at the health meters, the only one who's fine on health is Cho'Gath, but the one who can die very easily is Lux. Like, even if you just nailed her with two of your abilities, she'd die. Yo, I dived that. That's what they'd be doing right now. They're doing Dragon right now, and you're getting the blue. I would have said screw the blue. I don't need buffs right now at this point. MF gets nailed by the poison. She's gonna suffer half of her health, and that was just from one stack of that poison. Oh man, let's get beast moded by that. Lux is nowhere to be found. You figure, hey, screw it, I'm gonna go for Cho'Gath. I'd be juking out those plays as best as I can. There's no reason you should get knocked up by his knockup if you can avoid it, and clearly you can. You've built Iceborne Gauntlet. Nice ult there, Lux. Yo, I'd be collapsing on that Lux. She's still low health. Look at her. Meanwhile, top lane looks like they cleaned up that problem with the rest of their team, and Darius picking up a clean double kill. So that means his lane is now being pushed out. You guys could probably group up for Baron if you want. Two of their team members are down right now. Lux is extremely low, and you know that. Cho'Gath was extremely low, and you knew that. Who cares where Xin Zhao is? Xin can't melt the rest of your team because he just died to a 5-1 who's now a 6-1 Varus. And this is where Baron buff would be very beneficial to the rest of your team. You know, if you're in a position to take it, why not take it? But because of that, now Lux is full health, and she can join back into the fray and see what else is going on. You go for a flank, but you figure that flank's way too deep for your own liking. And yes, it is, because you don't know where anybody else is. The only ward you have are at Baron, right here, and right here. But you say, screw it, we're going to kill this Lux anyway. Nice pick out, because she doesn't realize, hey guys, my turret's down. That means anybody from all the way over here can go kill me anywhere they want. So Cho'Gath decides, you know, he wants to push up top, but he's getting really sick of this rot in top lane, so who cares about him right now? So he gets stunned out. Kind of a questionable fight, but it's okay. If he's able to land... Okay, disengaging from that fight. Pull didn't work. I'd be backing out of that. That didn't even crit. Yo, MF, worry about your crit stats before you try to get all greedy and go for kills here, because you just died top lane by yourself with your teammate, and you died bot lane with... Jeez. So Cho'Gath joins the rest of the fun. He says, hey guys, we should go push down mid here. This would be a really great idea. Your lane's being... Okay, so bot lane, your lane's being pushed in, so you're probably calling for help. You don't know if you want to do anything right now, but you're kind of going to have to say screw it, because all 5 of them are mid right now. And he... What is... Yeah, oh yeah, guys, I'm going to go for a turret. Oh, wait, I'm going to run around here for a little bit. Okay, so if he's going to sit there and be hesitant about wanting to finish up the fight, you know, this is a free poking opportunity for the rest of you guys saying, get off my lane. It might cost you a turret, but if you can ace the enemy team off of this, because they don't know what to do, they're standing around in their heads, this could be very, very easy ace, but very easy Baron, and probably a turret for it, or 2. Okay, so Xin notices that Varus is all by himself. He's gone to clear out the lane. Ugh, probably going to get caught out here. Oh, a little 1v1 fight going on here. Goes underneath the turret. Probably going to die for it. And, oh, hey, look at that. That's a dead Xin Zhao once again. So the rest of you guys are in a good position to probably finish up the rest of the fight, which you are. You pick him up, kill Tarek right afterwards. This is great. This is great. Means for the rest of your team, Darius can go up top. You can finish pushing out that lane. You guys can group at Dragon, just like I figured you would. Lux is connected. This is free time in your lane. I wouldn't really so much care about Varus pushing out bot lane, because bot lane's not going to be pushed in. You can clear this wave out and join the rest of you guys at Baron. But none of you guys go for Baron. I understand it's a lower elo game, but this is the freest Baron that you can expect. You got 4 people and a disconnect, which is all 5. That's essentially an ace for the whole team. And you guys are just content to go pushing out the lane. A free Baron means Baron enhanced minions, which means this lane gets pushed out for free with the rot. This lane gets pushed out with the rest of your team, whoever goes up mid. Probably a turret off of that, and a Baron buffed enhanced bot lane, which would have gotten that turret regardless of whether Varus was there or not. But you spend all that time pushing out lanes, stealing out jungle camps, and not grouping up to go push at Baron. You just showed them this is what you get when you group up underneath our turret at our lane, and you decided to fight a 4v4 here. They lost a 4v4 right here, diving underneath your turret. Xin died to a 1v1 Varus in this lane right here because he got greedy and died under the turret. If they do something stupid like that again, you know you're going to win that fight. You don't know how any other fight's going to go, but you're going to know at least you can win those kind of fights. So they're all pinging for help. Over here you got a couple wards placed in a Baron pit. Xin is super ticked off and he wants to push up bot lane. Xin is nowhere near being able to help out any Baron fight that's going to happen right now, regardless of whether it's being baited or not. All you need to do is you need to pick out a champion, and Xin is nowhere to be found. You just figured that out from the last fight, that you can win a 4v4. Because they got greedy, they go under turrets, I'm sure they killed themselves, but if you guys position right, this should be an easy 4v4 fight for you guys to win. All Malzahar needs to do is make sure to suppress the right character at the right time. Top lane was being pushed all that time, so they decide to back off of that. They don't want to force the fight at Baron, so they decide to go farm up and push that lane back out. And here's the thing. Because that turret was taken, that means this lane is going to push out automatically. If you look at the minions right now, you have 1, 2, 3, and a caster minion versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on their side. This one's going to die momentarily. This are going to probably freeze up right about here. And by the time the next lane makes it up, they'll probably be right about here. Really no movement going on at all. I'd say group with the rest of your team at this point and try to push something down or force a fight at Baron or take Baron. Even though it might be warded, that ward is going to be expiring soon. And you along with everybody else know that because they just sat around here for about 30 seconds eating away at this ward's timer. So with that going on, you decide, hey, why don't you just push out, you know, bot turret. They decide, screw this, the rest of our team are all pretty content. We're all mid right now. All the rest of them are there. You are nowhere to be found. See, and this is what it means for the whole blue team. They said, oh, Vi, our jungler, is bot lane. That means this is a free Baron for us because the rest of the team, sure, they might be there, but we know where they are. We can spot them out. We can easily get a smite out onto, you know, Baron, and there you go. Blue team's taking Baron. And your lane was pushed up all by itself. It didn't need you to go down there and help that out. And now you realize that and you go back to the mid lane because now they can sit there and suppress you okay, after they pick up this dragon, they can suppress you under this whole turret with Baron enhanced minions, and there's no way that you can push that off, as even in gold as you might be right now. Even though they have more dragons than you, this is going to be the 4th dragon for them, which means you take 20% less damage from turrets, which means they can dive under your turret if they so choose, which means very bad news for you. So 2 of them group up mid because they figure we've got an advantage. We got a minion wave pushing in. Who cares about top and bottom right now? We might lose the bot turret. Cho'Gath decides he wants to eat Varus. Didn't work out. You decide to ult onto MF, interrupt your ultimate. Malzahar suppressing Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath's dead. Darius getting a little bit greedy in that. Janna decides she wants to frontline it for some stupid reason. Varus throws out his ultimate to try and CC everybody and lock him down. But with the Tark, he can just heal himself. That's a very easy suppression for that. Very easy inhibitor after that. And now they wonder, oh guys, what should we do? This is where they can get very greedy and kill themselves for it because they don't have a wave pushing up into their lane. But, you know, top lane's being pushed into theirs, bot lane's being pushed into theirs. So they figure they're content right now to keep pushing up the lane. So if you keep poking these minions out, soon they're going to have to figure out they need to leave. But Xin gets greedy and he wants to go and take down that turret. But MF is just a beast right now. I'd be worried more about MF than I would be about Xin, because he could just Rage Blade off that, but it doesn't matter. He dies to that, and this is where they could very easily lose the advantage they have going on. Yo, keep going on in that fight. This MF is going to die to poison from Malzahar. Why aren't you guys continuing that fight? Who cares about the other lanes that are being pushed out? You're being pushed out. All by themselves. You have a whole top lane stacking into their top lane. Worry about pushing his lane out. I wouldn't have let that minion get anywhere close. I would have been fighting it all the way back to the inhibitor. I would have been trying to go out for somebody to try and poke him down. Flash being burnt. Looks like all the rest of them are going to get stunned, or they're going to leave Targ for dead because he's stuck around for too long. And see, this is your in back to the game. Cho'Gath shows up back bottom and try and push the lane out. You can't pick up Baron off of this, but they just wasted their Baron buff for whatever remainder they have of it. You don't really need to stack up mid. I'd say group up bot and push that in. Group up and push that in. Bot's going to be fine right now. You still have an inhibitor up there. Mid team's calling for, or blue team's calling for help mid because they know 4 of you guys are suppressing mid, and you're probably going to take a 2nd level turret for it. MF decides to burn her ult. Really good job there by MF, and that's a dead MF. Who cares about you? Finish poking on this turret and back out. Alright. This is definitely in your favor now. You're only 1k gold behind, even though they're a couple kills ahead of you, which is okay. Make sure he doesn't catch you. I wouldn't be fighting at Darius, because he got a fed Cho'Gath just run around building Roa and Spirit Visage and a lot of tanky defensive items. Okay, so you're probably going to go pick up a buff off of here, but everybody else is going to back off because they don't know what to do. They have plenty of gold sitting in the bank that they can cash in on. Lux disconnects once again. Oh my gosh. This Lux, the number of times she's disconnected, I would have taken advantage of every single time it looked like she disconnected or was disconnected. So he's going to go farm out your jungle because why the heck not? Bot lane's being pushed because, oh, see, all that Janna needed to do, which is what she did, all you needed to do to push that lane back out is you didn't even need to send anybody there. Just send in a rot, and that's an extra wave pushing them down. And guess what? That means it'll take longer for them to show up. So this is a perfect advantage for you guys. You know where they all are. You kind of get caught out trying to go for some farm of some sort. Probably trying to flash the wall. There you go. I wouldn't be fighting in your jungle because this is probably what they want, nothing about what you want, because you don't know where the rest of them are, nor the rest of you guys. You're not in a position to fight that. I can't talk. But I've said that before. Darius is going to have to go top to push out that lane, which he can afford to do. He has a teleport, so if he need to be, all 5 of them who are grouping up bottom right now, including Lux, you know, if he needs to teleport in to help prevent this turret from being taken, so be it. Which he can do after taking that wave. It seems like all they want to do is poke you down. Xin eating turret shots, and that's an easy turret for them. Lux burned her ultimate. Did Xin burn his ultimate? Nope, all other ultimates are up, but Cho'Gath doesn't have Nom. So he can't Nom you guys. So Darius decides to walk back over in lane and see what he can do to help out. I'd be really careful about who you caught out there. Didn't catch out anybody with his pull. Wards being dropped everywhere, so they have vision on what's going on. Banshee's Veil being negated by that. Oh man, I'd almost assault and battery that MF just to prevent her from doing damage onto that turret. Because now you're in a position where they can just siege you guys down. Cho'Gath gets pulled over the wall. Who flashed that? Who the heck flashed that? I want to see who that is. Like, hey guys, look, we got a really good thing going on right now. Who flashed that? So all he did is he stood right there. Okay, who flashed there? And what was the reason for it? So he gets pulled. Already getting suppressed. Fight breaking out. He's getting kind of low. Okay, and that was Cho'Gath flashing back over the wall. Okay. And he gets out. Granted, he's a bit lower on health right now, but that means good job on your team. Rot being dropped to go push that back out. Oh, nice ultimate, Lux. You can't even, you know, kill people. Zin sees his opening, goes in. Assault and battery being dealt. Just a bit late for that. So all the rest of them are there. You don't have anything to follow up on. Varus ain't there to help out the rest of the team. And Malzahar is completely low on health, so he couldn't have helped out. And even if he did, you know, that showed he just died right there after that. Now he can just sit there and suppress down this inhibitor, suppress down mid turrets, and take the game easily right after that. But mid inhibitor showed back up, so you're gonna kind of have some problem right there. Wow! They really think you can just sit there and... Oh my gosh, just... Jeez. Is that a quadra? Nope, that was a triple. That was a triple. All by Varus. All by Varus, all underneath the turret. That's how greedy they were going. They were going greedy underneath turrets. And Zin is probably just going to finish the game off here saying, oh, good job, guys. I'm going to finish pushing it down. Oh, man, that sucks. After all that work that Varus did and you did and the ins that you had back into the rest of the game and you lose because of that. Okay, you know what? Quit screwing around here. Thank you. I hate stupid players who show off like they think, oh yeah, I'm totally good. I built a Triforce, I got Sated, I got Rage Blade, you know, and I'm the best, guys. I'm the best. Yeah, when you clearly weren't the best, MF did more damage than you did. Cho'Gath was a big old fat tank applying pressure in the top lane. And, you know, Taric kind of sucks. Lux kind of sucked, and the only one who really did work was you, but you didn't do nearly as enough as the rest of your team did. But then again, your team overall didn't do much work because the red team was screwing up. So hopefully that feedback helped you out. Other than that, if there's anything else I could help you out with, let me know.